All right, so we're going to look at solving rational equations. You want to start by writing out your equation, which is going to be 1 over v plus 3v plus 12 over v squared minus 5v equals 7v minus 56 over v squared minus 5v. So what you will first want to do is make sure the denominator is simplified. You can simplify the denominator by factoring it on both sides to get v times v minus 5. Once you have done that, you want to multiply the entire equation by the LCM, or the least common multiple. Least common multiple is going to be v times v minus 5. After you multiply by the LCM, you're going to be left with v minus 5 plus 3v plus 12. Once you're at this point, equals 7v minus simplify 56. The equation. After simplifying the equation, you're going to be left with the final answer of v equals 21. All right, so looking at another problem. We're going to write out our equation, which is going to be 1 over 2x minus 1 over 2x squared equals 3 over x. So as underlined, the least common multiple is going to be 2x squared. So we're going to multiply the entire equation by 2x squared, and you get x minus 1 equals 2x times 3. And from here, we just simplify the equation, which would get us x equals 1/6.
So we're going to be looking at another example problem. The equation is going to be b plus 6 over 4b squared plus 3 over 2b squared equal b plus 4 over 2b squared. The first thing we're going to do is going to identify the least common multiple and multiply the entire equation by that number. So that'll be 4b squared. You're going to end up with b plus 6 plus 2 times 3 equals 2 times b plus 4. And you're going to want to simplify this problem. Once you get to this step, you can solve the equation just like a regular
equation.
After solving, you're going to be left with the answer b equals 4. We're going to look at a more advanced problem for a fourth example. The equation is going to be 4 over k squared minus 8k minus 12 equals k over k minus 2 plus 1 over k minus 6. The first step is going to be factor out the least common multiples. And in this problem, you're going to get k minus 6 and k minus 2. And you're going to want to multiply the equation by those two numbers. Once you get to this step, you're going to want to set your equation equal to 0 so you can properly factor it. And once you arrive at this step, you just want to factor out your equation normally. When you're finished, you're going to end up with an answer of k equals positive 6 and k equals negative 1. But you cannot end up with an answer of 6 because if you plug 6 back in, you get an answer of 0 in the denominator, and that cannot happen. In the end, you're going to end up with an answer of k equals negative 1.
For the next problem, we're going to factor at the top so that it becomes 3 times x plus 3 over x minus 2 times x plus 4 times x minus 2 over x plus 3, which all equals 6. X plus 3 cancels out, x minus 2 cancels out, and you're left with 3 times x plus 4, which equals 6. Now if you multiply that out, you get 3x plus 12, which equals 6. From there, you can subtract the 12 to the other side, and you're left with 3x equals negative 6, and the answer is x equals negative 2. Okay, so for this problem, we're going to factor it out. So it's 2 times x plus 4, and then 2 times x plus 4 times x plus 1. And we're multiplying that by negative 3x times x plus 3 over x plus 3 times x plus 2, which all equals 2. So we can cancel out x plus 3, x plus 4, and then the 2's at the end. And we're left, we're left with negative 3x over x plus 1 times x plus 2, which equals 2. And that equals negative 3x. And then we're going to set that equal to 0. Two x plus 1 times x plus 4, but x plus 4 or negative 4 cannot be a solution because it's in the denominator of the equation, which would make it 0. Therefore, the answer is x equals negative 1/2.
Oh.